All right, Mopar people, welcome back to the channel. I'm JustMoparJoe, and we're over at Drew's house.
Undisclosed location.
In an undisclosed location. We got to build the header for the other side of this race car, and last time we did this header, I didn't film a lot of it. You see it's semi-pretty. My welding's gotten better since then, hopefully. And that one's in and done. This is a Hedman Hustler kit. We got these stubs here. What brand are these stubs?
I think it's all Hedman stuff.
Hedman 11256. Anyway, what's the deal with this motor, Drew? Or this engine?
It's a Mopar World Block. I think it's going to be about a 526. I think that's what it's at right now. So, yeah, big plans for it, but yeah, so far it's just
it's in process
mocking up
currently. Is this car 67 or 69?
7, I do believe.
It's a real race car. It's even got some of these things. Don't know. You've seen Drew on the channel a million times. He's normally filming me race in my race car, so if you can see me being filmed, he's normally doing it. So.
$620, folks. Get on your feet. This is it. The final is the match race.
Well, hopefully this will be a race car that will, maybe won't get us cussed at. So
There you go. One of them real deal McGee's here. We got this is the V-bore welder they sent me to try out. We got old Hobart here to hang out too. Let's go back to work on the header. My plan on this side, we got this jack holding us up and this custom spacer between the floorboard and collector. Start with the easy tubes, and we're probably going to angle this in some so the front wheel, when it's on the tire, won't rub. And as for equal length, I heard David Vizard says that if all your headers are equal length, then 7 of them are the incorrect length. So we're going to go with that.
yeah, as long as they flow and don't leak, that's really all we're after here.
That's what we're going for. So I'm going to mark these two up. We got to trim them some and bring the whole thing in. So what we have here, the brake line goes over there. I could line them all up and do all that, but when the tire would be on this wheel, it'd be too close. So this tube is getting modified. This one, they both lined up real nice, but we're going to leave this one permanent, so it won't have a bunch of breaks in it. It'll support the collector. Collector's got beautiful space around it. It's centered in the opening. It's flat parallel with the ground. He's going to take the grinder real quick, knock our tack off this, which I could almost break it off there, but it penetrated enough that you can't, so grind it off. Move this tube, then we'll go back with our others as planned. I may try to move this tube into that hole. It's kind of the fun with these collectors is think of it like a Lego kit. Yeah, looks. There we go. Touch her up with a bench grinder. In my effort to match this side, I am, well, Drew's cutting the that tube up. It initially went straight out here, that way, kind of like this one did. But we're gonna go inside of that, come on through, and then cross over right here, and then go into that top tube. Then the rear tube, it's gonna be easy. Basically a 90 down, and it'll hit the other stub there. So just like this side, rear tube ended up on the top, front tube on the bottom. Here, and we still got it'll still have to be cut off right there, but that's okay. Hold that front one. Let me have these. And I think I just told a story about how I was gonna do this. You cut this one off, yeah. What does that mark? I like that. That's gonna go like that, to there to there. I gotta fix that one. That's looking nice and lined up there. Before we mark that one, custom. Before marking that one, we gotta mark this and get this lined up better. Who did that? Who cut that like that? Here's our number 2 header done. And I have done prettier things in life, but the one tube ended up being longer than the others, but again, it doesn't really matter as long as the car gets to go racing. Will it make it next year, Drew?
It will.
There you go.
Hell or high water.
Here's our fancy red pump transmission. I forgot who makes, oh yeah, that's right.
Brand X.
Corporations. Okay. See y'all next time.
All right, guys. All right, tell us what's going on.
What we have here is hopefully the solution to our problem.